What up, people? It's your boy Master Judy out here with another comic review. So we got Batman number 97, part 3 of the Joker War. And I've got to say, out of the current 3 parts of the main story, this has been the best. Um, Character development all around, great shots, great scenes. Really liking this. Really liking this Joker War. Uh, Tanya Tinian is doing a great job writing, of course, and Jorge Jimenez, I consider to be a top 3 artist in DC right now, if not in the game, you know. So let's get to it. So we're at the docks, basically, Tri-Corner Yards. Punchline is here, and who I also think has been written well, and Jorge Jimenez really emphasizes her look. So I think that's also very good. So she's out here taking care of the inventory. They've got um They've got the chemicals here ready to go, ready to ship. And, she's really enjoying herself. And, she basically says, boys, when these are loaded up, you're going to be making the trip directly to Ace Chemical. The boss wants the new formula cooking by the end of the day. So this is her new toxin. And they're like saying, we're not going to get any security. And she's like, you're the security. And this grunt is like, hey, the guys have been talking. We got to pass through the Narrows to get to Ace. Clowns don't do too hot in the Narrows right now. And she's like saying, talk faster, make me care. She's like, what's going on? And he's like saying, sorry. He's like saying 12 clowns dead in the Narrows. And she's like saying, Batman doesn't kill, basically. This wasn't a bat. This was something else, something weirder. So we see that the Clown Hunter has been around, and these guys try to take over the Batmobile that was wrecked in the second part of the Joker War, and the clown, and the Clown Hunter is like saying, and I really like him. He's like, wasn't sure if I could short circuit one of your fancy cars, but it looks like I just needed a transformer and a fire hydrant. And they're like, you can't get us, kid. It's like the Batmobile. We're in the Batmobile, and he's like saying, well, I don't really care if I can't get you. It's like, I'm gonna make it hot here. I've got my anti-clown toxin right here. It's like I brought it down at the gas station. And so he's like saying, I don't care about getting to you directly. I'm just gonna light you up. And like saying, I'm Clown Hunter. Sorry, that sucks for you. I know. And Punchline's not having saying, if you're scared of the Narrows, go around the Narrows, but I want you to keep this in mind. This right here, this is the key for the Joker's big plan for Gotham. It's going to help make a whole new blend of his old toxin. And you need to decide right now who you're really afraid of. It's like some kid or a guy or the guy who's about to kill Batman. And I love this shot right here of Punchline. I don't care. She's been written well. I think that she is going to be a very formidable character in the future of Batman. Um, and that's what's not. Meanwhile, we see at the theater, Batman's been freaking out. Joker brought all of his dead, all the people he's ever, well, most of the people he's ever killed, um, back to life with this reanimation thing where Batman is at. And so they say, "No, once you're dead, that I can't wait." It's like saying, now, me, I think they're a little impatient, if I'm being honest. I think it'll be better if things go according to my plan. It's like saying, killing you is easy. It won't hurt you enough, but making everyone in Gotham relive your childhood trauma, now that's what I call fun. So the Joker's, in his top 4. So picture bats. They're all going to come and watch my special cut of Zorro. They won't be able to stop themselves. I'm offering too much money. They'll feel just like you did that night in the theater. All the drama and romance and power of the old legend. I say, and and at the end of it, I'll reveal the truth that years ago, little Bruce Wayne was just like them. Then the bad man came with the gun, and surviving that made him into Batman. And I'll ask them what it'll turn them into before the gas starts filling the theaters. And Batman's trying to cut him out, and Alfred in his subconscious like saying, "I'm trying Alfred, but Punchline's toxin is still too strong." It's like it's twisting reality around me. It's like saying, "I'm seeing the impossible." And he's like saying, "You're not real either." He's telling that to the Alfred's like, "I'm losing my grip, hearing voices. It's twisting my mind. I need him to shut up." And Joker's like, listen, it's like, I'm not exactly the shutting up type, Batman. I'm the voice of God, the great Oz, shouting down from the big screen, shouting my way into your brain, just like I'll do to the rest of them. Maybe some of these Gothamites will get away and come to for you to fight me in a few decades down the road when I've built my whole new world on the ashes of your old one. Isn't that nice to think about? Now they'll probably hate you too, just like all these corpses, because you weren't there to stop me. They'll know the truth that it's all your. And then Batman's like not having it up, and we get this fantastic picture of Batman just like ruining the opposition. Like this is the best shot. Look at that. Look at that. And then Batman realizes that, hey, I can't trust my eyes. I'm gonna have to fight him blind. And a good bat knows how to fight blind. So he just goes in, wham, takes out all the opposition, just takes them all. Takes an EMP, disrupts the communication. The theater's burning, and he's still hallucinating. And then, of course, Harley Quinn comes back to take him down. And I like this, like, oh brother, here we go again. So we get another fantastic character development here between the Joker and Punchline. It's like saying, I never thought I'd have a taste for the finer things. I was a dirty little street clown, and if I saw an upturned nose, I just wanted to stick a knife in it. But the high life grows on you, just like some kind of horrible golden fungus. And so you see the Joker is like living the good life. Got the champagne, the bubbly. It's got two glasses, one for Punchline, and she really devoted to him, just like Harley was. But she's going to stick it through because she believes in his plan. And you just see from up here, the people look like little fleas swarming over the rotting carcass of Gotham, and we're here to gas them out. But Puncher like saying Batman's still out there. He's saying Joker's like it's no big deal. I make my move, he makes his. It happens in turns. He's too hopped up on that delightful toxin of yours to make a play now. So we get a quiet beat when we can savor the anarchy in the streets. But Punchline is like, I'm not sure what there is to savor. It's like there's something arrows in the Narrows. There's this guy named Clown Hunter who's like killing all of our guys, and he took one en route to Ace Chemical. And Joker's like, "Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it?" And Punchline is confused, basically saying, "The vigilantes of Gotham, they don't kill. All his little bats and birds. That's one of the rules of the city. That's one of the rules of the city. Whenever the sorry about that. Whenever one of their little ones gets the stupid idea to put a mask, they follow his rules. His simple. This beautiful, horrible kid knows that the rule book has been thrown out." So basically, Punchline is saying, "So, what do you want me to do? You just want to let him killing our guys?" And the Joker's like, "Oh no, no. Send some of your heady hitters to crucify him on the streets to let the city know we won't tolerate that kind of a thing. But it's a good sign. And then I think it's time to douse my former flame." And so he's talking about Harley, and of course, Punchline is like, "Oh, I'm so hyped." It's like if you're gonna if you're out to break Harl's, there's only one real way to get under his skin. You have to go for the heart. So, if you didn't know, Batman is taken to this secret place by Harley, and, Batman just wakes up to this like, "What the?" And it's like, "Sorry, Bats, we got to stop meeting like this, or people will say we're in love." It's interesting how she's being written better here, but she's being written very well here, and this sequence proves it. And she takes her to this place called Eden, which is where Poison Ivy used to have. And he's like saying, "This isn't Gotham." And Harley's like saying, "Oh, come on, Bats. You know a lot about the city, but you don't know everything. There are lots of weird, wild little corners where us loonies go in between our big crimes. And she built this paradise for me in a cave under the park after a rough time with Mr. J. I wasn't ready to let go of him then, but he poisoned me. This was kind of my sort of my rehab clinic. That's why I wanted to bring you here." And this is she just mentions this is a place to like where she used to calm herself down, which is it's very good, and Harley's really written well, and the chemistry between her and Batman is fantastic. I mean, the last couple of 2 months, she's had better chemistry with Booster Gold and Batman than she's ever had with Poison Ivy, but that's another conversation for another day. So basically, Harley has this drink, and he says, "I want you to drink that." And Batman's side eyeing is like, "What is that?" And she's like saying, basically negate the poison in your system from Punchline, and so you don't have to fight people blindfolded. It's going to flush out all the bad chemicals in your system. And she's like, "Trust me, I'm a doctor. I really like this. This is like Harley, who became Harley, but has come somewhat semi-reformed, but it's not a Deadpool. Harley is not a Deadpool. So Batman's like, Harley's like, look, Max, there's something different about all of this. This isn't how the Joker usually makes an attack. Like, his priorities have shifted. And so the math is, all of it is sideways, and you're the only one who can crack it. But you said you can't do it when you're crazy, so drink up. And so Batman is like, yo, what's going on here? And the same thing that he saw in the prison, where this freaking neck twist thing with the Joker's smile toxin is just like saying, and Harley's like this, hey, nice, that means it's working. Now, you'll be out for a while. And he's like, out for a while? Yeah, you're going to start tripping balls. But it'll flush the rest of that nasty stuff out your system. See you in a bit. And my guy starts going crazy. It's like, this is real. This is real. It's like, I know, my boy. And we see Alfred, good old Alfred. And I'm very sorry, Master Bruce, but I think it's time we had a serious talk. And that's it. Whew. This is a perfect. This was 10 out of 10 for me. And I want to stop it. I want to stop it right here. This is considerably the best page. I really liked it. Tynion's in his bag, man. He's writing a great story. The characters are. You really feel like this is an event. This really feels like Batman. Like, this is great. And as somebody who was a fan of No Man's Land, I'm getting that vibe as well. But Harley was written very well. Punchline was written very well. Batman is written very well. Joker's written very well. The sequence is going out. Even Clown Hunter's short appearance, you know what he wants to do, and the Joker's still pleased with it, even though he wants to kill him. But he's like saying it's part of my plan. People are now throwing out the book. People are now descending into the way I want them to think, for the moment at least. So yeah, this was fantastic. Definitely 10 out of 10. Definite recommend. Definite buy. You know what I mean. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified and comment below to give me your opinions of this. Once again, do these comic reviews for you, the people, because we want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching. I'll have more reviews up later today. Peace.